All right, welcome to the BlockViz YouTube channel. This is meant to comment on crypto market and prices, but also showcase the capabilities of the BlockViz website for your own analysis purposes, but also your simulation purposes, maybe your portfolio and other things as a trader, for example. And yeah, over time I will showcase it, but feel free to join our Discord to join the discussion and also share any features you would like to see, and maybe I can work on them. So yeah, today is the Fed press conference. They just had the latest cut announced, another 25 basis points, so 0.25%. And we see crypto reacting positively. You see a little spike already, but then again, not that much. So I think it was mostly already priced in. And the outlook seems to be not too surprising. So they mostly said that they wanted to hold steady and wait for the economic data and see how the economy develops. And yes, they will buy 40 billion in bonds, but overall, I would say the outlook was not too dovish, and yeah, so not a major crypto spike. And yeah, here we are on the homepage of the website, and the overall goal of the website is to have a more visual experience than the existing tools like CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. And so here the idea is to have multiple time frames visible at the same time. So while here, I mean, now it's even on a 24-hour time frame, just 0.4%, right? But let's say we go to Ethereum where it's 2.3%, right? Maybe it looks like a big spike, but then you can kind of put that into context of the next bigger time frame, right? So here you actually see a nice little cup and handle almost, right? And this of course corresponds to this one, but you can see it in the context of yeah, of the respective time frame. And also you can see, okay, is what we now did over the last 7 days still meaningful over the next bigger time horizon, yes or no? So for example, you can see here now, okay, we're still down 4.1% over the last months, over the last 30 days, even though we are up 9%, right? So this I think is very helpful to be able to get a quick overview of the respective coins on the homepage across multiple time frames. Of course, if you want to then jump into the details, you can just click on it, or you can also search it up here, of course, similar. And then here you have yeah, a summary. Is it in your watch list, yes or no? What is the market cap rank, and what is the current price? Then you see, of course, here also the market cap. Bitcoin is around 2 trillion right now. And always when you hover over it, you will also see yeah, the exact price, right? So oftentimes it's abbreviated, it's 1.9 trillion, but you can see the exact numbers in here. And also, yeah, you will find supporting information in the tooltips across other things. Yeah, back to the all-time high. This was 126,000 on October 6th. And this has been now, yeah, a distance to it of 25% or $31,000 or almost $32,000. And this has been 65 days already since the all-time high, which you can see here on October 6th. And yeah, on the right, you see then a chart, a candle chart, and you can also switch to different time frames. And yeah, you can also switch to a line chart, for example. And yeah, this is just yeah, hopefully helpful to quickly do analysis. I think over time I will also of course add indicators, but this is mostly just there to showcase the ups and downs of the price action, of course, in the detail page. And you can also switch to a log chart. Yeah, but then regarding the delta, in the end, we are often interested not just in the absolute number, but also in the delta. And here you can see that, yeah, the idea is to put it into context of also the other coins, right? So that it's not just Bitcoin, but okay, what does it mean compared to other coins? Especially if you're a trader, right? You always have opportunity costs. What other coins could you have been in? And here you see, okay, ETH over the last 24 hours performed better, while, for example, Solana and Cardano did not. and then the same story across different time frames, right? Again, it's about visually conveying context really quickly. And then down here you see the market caps. You see the absolute market cap size, of course, Bitcoin the biggest, then Ethereum. But then at the same time you see, okay, Ethereum over the same time frame, so you selected 24 hours here, has actually created or gained as much market cap as Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin is a much bigger market cap. So for Bitcoin, it's just 0.5%, while for Ethereum, it's 2.3%, but both gained 9.5 billion in market cap over the last 24 hours. So that's the kind of coin detail page. And maybe for the first video, we don't go too much into the details of all the different tools, but maybe one other thing to showcase is the index comparison, where you can basically compare any coin that you want against any other coin on a relative basis. So you can index it to 100% and then see, okay, what is the performance actually like? And I think this is a very powerful tool. And here right now we are looking at the year-over-year comparison from today to 1 year ago. And we can basically see, okay, Bitcoin, especially in the first half of the year, massively outperformed Ethereum. And you can see also the maximum outperformance here was in 7th of May, where it was almost 50% stronger than Ethereum. And in the end, who performed better? It was still Bitcoin, but just 3.5% outperformance, not that much compared to Ethereum. But you also see, okay, in the second half of the year, especially in Q3, Ethereum had this massive catch-up trade, right? And I think that's very interesting to see here. Different performances on a relative basis, on an indexed basis. Of course, there's also simulation tools that we can maybe go through in some of the future videos. But I think that's that should be it for the first video. So feel free to follow us on X, or also join our Discord, where you can join the discussion. Also, if you're interested in other tools, feel free to share what would be valuable for you, and just feel free to play around with the website and share your thoughts. Thanks, and talk to you next time.